What's going on? It's the RapNerd, and I'm here today to talk about a horror movie that you probably never heard of, but I think it's worth checking out, called Fun and Games. Now, this movie only was released to theaters over the weekend, and it was like a select amount of theaters because I really wanted to see it based on a trailer, which I don't advise watching because it shows a lot of what's going on. It gives you the whole story, so watch it at your own risk. But they didn't have a lot of theaters open for it, but the good thing is that they released on VOD, so I watched it earlier today, and I can say that it is a fun movie. It's solid. I don't know why these studios won't roll the dice more on horror films. I feel like had they given this a wider release, it would have made some decent money because it's fun. And I don't know if that was why they called it Fun and Games, but it's perfect for the season. It's a great way to kick off spooky season. Like, I don't get it. So first of all, the story takes place in Salem, which already gives me Halloween vibes because we all know Salem is the place to go during this season. I mean, I've been looking at pictures and all this type of stuff of Salem and just how they get down for a while in Halloween, and those in the horror gotta go, you want to go. So that location definitely makes it worthwhile in itself because of the spooky atmosphere, and then it draws some things from the witch trials into the story, so that's cool too. But it's this estranged family who lives on this house with a lot of land, right? It's like farm country in a sense in Salem, and it's a working mother who has a dad that passed, so she has kids, an older brother who's stayed in the town and really ain't shit, pretty much just a degenerate. You have another daughter who's right under him who is graduating from school and wants to go far away from college because she hates living in Salem. And then you have a younger brother who is kind of the innocent kid in the moment. He is a bit of an asshole because he's lashing out because of the loss of his father, and he feels misplaced in the family. And with them is the mom's brother, which is their uncle, who is sick. So he really isn't shit either because he doesn't do much to help the situation. So you have this estranged family just there, always pissy at each other. They fight and a lot of notice over stuff, right? So one night, mom has to do a night shift and the kids want to go out, but she's like, no, you gotta stay here. So they're like, whatever, we're gonna have fun at the house because we have so much land. So they invite some friends over, they start drinking like kids do, and the son, the youngest son, stumbles across a blade that has some words written on it, and he ends up reading it. And when you read everything, front and back of the blade, you end up getting possessed. And they do this really gnarly thing that when you are possessed, this like X gets carved into your head, and it just makes for a really, really unsettling look when it comes to getting possessed, you know what I mean? And I like that design of it. So again, if you hear that premise, it's that. And the cool thing about it is once the person gets possessed, they're like, do you want to play a game, right? The possessed person is asking these people, do you want to play games? And that's what really makes the movie, different and make it fun, you know what I mean? Because we've seen a lot of these tropes before. We've seen a lot of this stuff with possession and demons talking and all this stuff. So to have it go this direction to where they kind of make different games out of being possessed, I thought it was entertaining as hell. I think it would, like I said, would have made some decent money had they released it to theaters. But so it's pretty much a game of cat and mouse, and that's one thing I do love about it too, because when they introduced the concept of demonic possession, my mind went to like, the Exorcist type stuff, spinning heads, spewing, vomit and all this other shit. But really, when people get possessed, they just turn into slashers. So this is just a slasher movie in one place, on this vast land that makes it fun. A lot of cool things that we see, like one in particular, there's how can I say without spoiling it? It takes place in the straw, like they go in a barn and they do something really cool with an eye looking in straw, and I wasn't expecting them to go the direction that they did. And nice jump scares as well. You see some of the entities sometimes, and I don't know if I should say that, but it's some nice scares in here. I think the cast is okay. I don't think they do much as far as character building besides the beginning. Like I said, they kind of lay out who's who as far as like design of characters, but that's about it. There really isn't that much more depth. But I think a movie like this, where it aims to just have fun and be something that can be a crowd pleaser in horror, it works to me. It's shot well. I think the music is done really, really well, and even the performances, they're all really solid. You know what I mean? Like, the kills are gnarly as well, and it's only an hour and like 11 minutes, so you can watch this thing like that and be on about your day, but I definitely think it's a watch. Don't know why they didn't want to promote this thing. So if you are looking for something to watch to hold you over to The Nun 2 or kick off your spooky season, this is a good one to watch. It was only $6.99 on Amazon, I believe. Amazon or Google, I forgot. But it's not even that much. So if you are interested, give it a watch. I had a lot of fun with it. So if you have seen it, let me know what you thought about the movie in the comments. And can I put this in my favorites? Yeah, I could put it in my favorites of the year because I would definitely watch this again. I hope they come out with a Blu-ray because I would buy it. You know what I mean? Especially for October. This is one that goes into that category of great vibes for this time of year. So if you like this kind of content, like and subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, thank you. And until next time, peace.
RapNerd Productions, no capping, that's word to mommy.